Morning, Mount Moriah. This morning, I would just like to address the fact of, I'm not going to point any fingers, because they say when you point one, three be pointing back at you. So I'll just keep the focus on myself. But if the shoe fits, again, feel free. Just what have I been doing to uplift the kingdom? What have I been doing? Have I been doing my part? You know, all that God has done for me. And I find plenty excuses as to, you know, my latest one is not coming to Bible study because, and I'm going to leave it at that. I also have another one for not showing up like I should. But when I called on God, he showed up. Every time. When I messed up, he showed up. When I backslid, he showed up. But all is required of me to do is just try to help build his kingdom, and I can't do that. Dwayne, a shame on you. Again, if the shoe fits, wear it. I also would like to address the fact that Mount Moriah is going places. We have the talent. I've sat back and observed that we have the talent just as those other churches do. You know, we have musicians right here. We have preachers right here. We have people that can minister. We have people in the congregation, and I've witnessed this. And I come from drug addiction, hoodlum-nitis, you know, and a world of backsliding, you know, a great procrastinator. And again, the Lord showed up. So it is my plea today unto God that he continues to show up, even in the midst of my not doing what I'm supposed to do. Amen. Luke says, no servant, Luke chapter 16:13 says, no servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold on to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. My question today is, who am I serving? Who are you serving? If you're truly serving God, then I feel as though Mount Moriah, me included, maybe we need to step it up and let him see just how much we appreciate him. Let him see just how much he means to us. Let him see that we will do our best to study his word so that we can go out and compel those to come in. You know, this, I feel as though every church that, you know, God has anointed with his, you know, with his power to, you know, because there's a lot of people out there that still needs the Lord, that still needs help, that doesn't even know who he is. And I, for one, was one of those people. So I feel as though that if God gave me a chance, can I at least be a vessel for that dying soul who doesn't know? You know, can I at least be a vessel for that person that's still on drugs? Can I at least help someone? Just try my best. And again, it was brought to me in Sunday school that if it's nothing in, nothing comes out. So I have to do my part. I have to start studying. I have to show up. You know, if I truly say I love the Lord and it's just not frivolous words, then I need to start showing it. And that just goes to say, Dwayne, if you truly love the Lord and you really appreciate him bringing you out of that bondage of addiction, him bringing you out of sniffing substances up your nose and smoking cocaine out of a pipe that just had wreckage on your body and your mind, and he delivered you from that. If you really appreciate that, then why can't you just do something, at least one thing a day for him? If it's no more, then tell somebody about the goodness of Jesus. If it's no more, then invite somebody to your church. You know, sure, you still need to do work on yourself, but that helps you. Helping someone else helps you. And I would just like to thank Mount Moriah for giving me the opportunity to get up in this pulpit, a wretch like myself, to at least exclaim, you know, the power of the Lord. And I know if he can do it for me, a worm like myself, a dusty rag that came from nothing, that has me up here standing in anybody's pulpit to proclaim the goodness of Jesus, he can do it for anyone. Thanks for letting me share.